Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Slay the Spire, where we've got a pretty good Ironclad run going on. We've got Runic Dome for extra energy, however again we can no longer see enemy intents, going to have to do our best to remember what the patterns are. Calipers, so that we only lose 15 block each turn rather than all of it. We've got kind of the beginnings of a block deck going on here, with cards like Armaments, Ghostly Armor, Juggernaut. We need some of the big block cards like Impervious. Barricade would be awesome, though this is a poor man's Barricade if we can get there. Entrench is kind of the go-to card for the block decks, so we really wouldn't want one of those. Singing Bowl, so we can skip cards and up our health. Molten Egg doesn't do anything. Battle Tornado, so we've got Inflame Plus, always extra decks, and we heal. So let's look at our path. Which way are we going to go? We could get 3 question marks and an elite, a campfire, and an elite, or a campfire and a shop. We have not hit a shop yet. We do have 400 gold. That's the earliest shop there is. Or if we continue on, we can hit 2 more elites. All right, 4 elites total, but no shop. Or we could come up and hit 2 elites, the chest, question mark, combat, shop, and no more elites, so that would only get us 2 elites. Maybe we just bank on hitting a shop in the next floor, or we could just skip this first elite and go for the shop and still hit 3. I think that's probably worth doing. Yeah, let's head for this shop and then we'll hit our elites. We will start over here so we can hit the most question marks. Alright, this parasite with plated armor. We don't know what it's doing. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's attacking this first turn. So we want to inflame. If we take a little damage here, it's fine. We're going to Juggernaut to get that going and block. Yep, so it is attacking. Attacking for 6 twice. That's fine. If that's all the damage we take, then we will heal for all of that. All right. We could Armaments and defend. That's not going to get through the armor there. Bash plus Anger might do it. That way we can start wearing down this plated armor. Whirlwind for 4 would deal 44 damage, which definitely would get through this, but we'd also take some damage coming. I think we're going to go ahead and Armaments plus. Then we are going to Bash, defend, and Anger, whittle down that plated armor a bit, and end the turn. Actually, I think we could have whirlwinded there for just 3 damage. Might ought to look at that coming up. I think just the strength will do a little damage even if we have no energy, so probably should have done that. Alright, Ghostly Armor for sure, because we don't want it to exhaust. Then Twin Strike, Headbutt, and I think we want... What is your health at, sir? 20? Yeah, we want Whirlwind, Strike, and this combat's over next turn. Alright, took a little more damage there, so we're not going to heal to full after this. So, yeah, just Whirlwind for the end. Grab our stuff here. Could get another Armaments plus, could get another Inflame. Not as big a fan of Inflame as I am of Spot Weakness, because Spot Weakness can be used over and over. Another Armaments Plus would be fine. I think 2 in the deck would be okay. But I think we're going to go ahead and take Inflame. If we can get that upgraded, or if our Armaments can hit it, then that would be grand. I don't think we want any more Inflames, though. We don't want to dilute our deck with cards that don't actually do things. Alright, so this is a relatively new encounter here. We either pay all our gold, or we fight them and we get a relic, I think. It may be the red mask that applies weak, but anyway, we're not giving up 400 gold. We want to kill Bear first because he tackles us and lowers our dexterity. This seems like a good first turn. Armaments. Inflame plus. So we could take a little damage and deal some damage, which I think is probably for the best since we've got 6 block already. There, we could pop our explosive potion. We'll decide on that next turn. Yep, bear's going to grab us. We're going to lose our dexterity. Took a little damage there, not too bad. So Twin Strike plus this would kill bear. We do want to Ghostly Armor first and foremost. Though we probably should have killed bear first. I think we got our dex back if we do that. Maybe not though. Twin Strike. We'll go ahead and throw this potion. No, bear! Bear! Sorry guys, you shouldn't have accosted me. Yeah. We didn't get our dex back, but at least he can't lower it any further. Do we want to block or do we want to deal damage? Pretty much always deal damage, so let's do that. Get at least a little block going on there. And take a tad. Take a little bit of damage. And Whirlwind says bye-bye. Good deal. Yeah, it's the one that gives weak on the first turn. That's perfectly fine. Would like to have the relic that gives all enemies vulnerable on the first turn more, but we'll take that for sure. So Rampage Plus is pretty good. 8 damage and then increase it by 8 every time. Have the choice of a clothesline again. I think we're kind of trending towards attack here though. Let's count up. Yeah, we've got 9 attack and 6 defend, so actually, I mean, these are good, but I don't think we want to unbalance our deck that way yet. So let's skip this one. We'll get a health upgrade and head on to the next question mark. Alright, we can duplicate a card in our deck. Might as well. Probably want a second Ghostly Armor. Don't think we want another Inflame. Yep. Gets us back in sort of a more balanced position. Let's duplicate Ghostly Armor. Would be great if it was upgraded, so we would get a second Ghostly Armor Plus, but we take what we get. Alright, these thieves, we need to kill these guys fast. So, for sure, armaments, Inflame, Ghostly Armor. We'll Twin Strike the one with less health. Probably can kill him next turn, hopefully. If we draw our Whirlwind, we'll just kill them all. I think anyway, I think it will deal enough to kill him. Maybe not. We didn't, we can try to draw it. It is in our deck, it's no guarantee that 3 cards will get us there. So, 12. We can kill this guy for sure. So let's do that. We'll get our Twin Strike back. Bam, bam. I think we can block this turn and still be able to kill this guy before he runs, so let's defend. If necessary, we'll go ahead and pop our Swift Potion just to get to the damage. Well, Twin Strike. Strike. Next turn, we can for sure draw our Whirlwind with the Swift Potion, so I think we're fine in just waiting. Probably blocking this turn. Nope, attacking. So we are perfectly fine. He blocks and then he runs. Battle Trance gets us there without using a potion. And Dead Thief. Alright, we'll take all this gold. Sever Soul is fine. We're not really in exhaust synergy. Warcry is also exhaust synergy. I think I wouldn't mind a second Anger. But nah, we're not going to take any of these. We'll just skip. Go to this combat. Alright, these guys can be dangerous. We don't deal with them fast enough. Let's Battle Trance. Alright, we can use this turn to set up a little bit. Inflame. Juggernaut. They're not attacking. They're all applying the buff that starts giving them 3 strength every turn. Let's go ahead and do some damage to the lowest health one. Alright, caca to you too. Whirlwind. 44 damage. That would kill him. However, we do want ghostly armor to stick around, so we could do 33. Nope, I think it's worth taking a little damage this turn to get rid of one of them and put the other 2 on pretty much dead. And can't quite kill that one. Let's go ahead and do 7 here. And end the turn. Taking 12. That's perfectly fine. We'll heal back for 6 at the end of this combat. And these guys are just dead. Alright, still feeling pretty good about this. Thunderclap. If it was a Thunderclap Plus, I might have taken it. Don't like Clash. It's a little too hard to make it work. I think 1 Cleave is fine. It's not as good as a Whirlwind, but you can cast it for just 1 energy. Yeah, we'll take a Singleton Cleave. I think that's fine. Then we do want to hit the shop. We're at almost 500 gold. We'll go here, and we will not be resting. So the question is, what is our upgrade? We could upgrade Juggernaut to 5 damage. Upgrade our other Inflame. Battle Trance would draw 4 cards. Ghostly Armor would be 13 block. We've still not quite gotten to the block synergies deck. We're still just sort of a strength build. So I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade Inflame. And keep moving. Alright, what you got for me, Shopkeep? Uh-huh. Whenever you apply Vulnerable, also apply 1 weak. That's pretty good. We've only got 1 card in our deck right now that's applying Vulnerable, which is our Bash. But if we took this, we could start picking cards that do that. Mummified Hand. Whenever we play a power, a random card in our hand costs 0 for the turn. That works great with our innate Inflame. Toxic Egg. Whenever you obtain a skill card, it is upgraded. This is a change, right? Didn't this previously just upgrade skills that you already had? Huh. You know, normally I think the pick here would have been Mummified Hand if this was still the old Toxic Egg. But I think we got to take this Toxic Egg and try it out. All the rest of our skills that we get forever are going to be upgraded. Yeah, we'll take that. Shame, we almost had enough to get both. Could also remove a basic strike from our deck. I don't like Perfected Strike. Not at all. I don't think we need another Armaments. We could take a Strength Potion or a Dex Potion. Sadistic Nature, we've not got enough debuffs. Good Instincts, is a meh. The 0 cost gray card, though, that does some damage and draws a card is worth taking. So yeah, I think we're going to remove a basic strike. And then the question is, do we pop some money on a potion? I think we buff our strength enough on our own, so if we're going to buy a potion, it's going to be a Dex potion. Let's do that. Don't think I want any of these other cards. Let's go. And hello, Elite. Alright, this is the guy that whenever it hits us, puts a wound into our deck, and it generally attacks multiple times each turn. So, for sure, we're going to Inflame. Might as well Battle Trance. If we could get Armaments, that would be awesome, and we did. So, I would like to play Juggernaut. Maybe we don't play both Inflames this turn? Huh. We've got 4 energy. We could inflame, well, the inflames are upgraded. We could armaments, inflame, strike. Give us 6 block. He's probably hitting for more than 6, though. Could ghostly armor? Could armaments, inflame, ghostly armor? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to pop this Dex potion. Don't want to take damage here if I can help it. So armaments. We'll get Juggernaut going eventually. Inflame. Ghostly armor. Really wish we had been able to take the Mummified Hand there. Then there's a good chance we could have actually played some other stuff here because they would have been 0 cost. Shouldn't take any damage this turn with 24 block. Nope. Should be really well set up for the rest of this combat now. Almost certainly it's attacking again. So, Twin Strike. And Cleave does more than Strike, so Cleave, defend. And I think we got this guy's number. Took a damage there. That's sad. We got a Anger in our deck now. So, Whirlwind, 14, 6 times. That's 60. Plus 24, 84 damage. It's not enough to kill it, though. So, I think we're going to Ghostly Armor and defend. Then we'll Whirlwind for 2. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought it was 6 times. It was 4 times, so it's nowhere near 80 damage. My bad. Still, it's some good damage. Get our Angers going. Was looking at the 6 strength here and transpose the energy and the strength there. Alright, Anger back. I think what we're going to do here is Anger. We have no block this turn. No way to get any block. Headbutt. Put an Anger back. Strike. Yeah, let's try to get a defend here. Ghostly Armor's better. And we get to play our Anger. And in the turn. Should be dead next turn. Alright, took a little bit more damage. Get some more wounds. This is over, though. I love Whirlwind with Strength. Self-Forming Clay. I think this is the first time I've had this relic. Whenever you lose HP in combat, gain 3 block next turn. That seems fine. Demon Form, or another Whirlwind. Yep, I think this cements us as a strength deck. Let's take it. We do have the energy to actually make it plausible to play. We would like to have more energy, but one step at a time. So do we want an extra campfire or an extra elite? I think we want the extra elite, so we'll go to the left here. Warpaint, sure. 2 defends, that's perfectly fine. Would have rather it not be basic cards, but we'll take upgrades for free. So we want to make sure these guys stay dead because he keeps summoning more. Whirlwind does a good job of that. Do we want to armaments? Probably Whirlwind will still kill them. So armaments, inflame, or kill one of them at least. Yep, Whirlwind. Excellent. This guy will die next turn unless we draw really badly. Yeah, buffing everybody here. It's a lot of strength on you, little gobbo. Alright, let's start with the Battle Trance. Anger is a good draw. We will Ghostly Armor. Actually, probably should have Juggernauted first. Anger this guy. Let's get our Juggernaut going. It's going to be helpful. I think 11 damage is probably perfectly reasonable. Or 11 block, rather, is probably perfectly reasonable here. So let's Twin Strike. And in the turn. Incoming. Well, we took a little bit more than I had hoped there. He should be summoning other goblins this turn. This is a good time to get Demon Form going. We'll go ahead and play our Ghostly Armor because we don't want it to go away. Was a bit of a setup turn there, unfortunately. Would love to get our Whirlwind back now. Cleave will do the job, though. Inflame. Cleave. Defend. Strike. A little more damage. Well, not too awfully bad. We've got 9 coming in from our clay. Battle trance, please. Alright, ghostly armor. Just in case he's not summoning the others, but he probably is. That's what he generally does when they're gone. Yep, bash. Wind strike. And it doesn't really matter, he's dead. Excellent. Took some damage that turn. Here it is, the bag of marbles, 1 vulnerable. This plus Whirlwind plus Inflame is everything dead on the first turn a lot of the time. So, I never really mind a True Grit, and since we've got the egg here, it will be an upgraded True Grit. Flame Barrier is great though. We're not really on the block deck as of yet, so I think a random True Grit is fine, helps us get rid of status and stuff. Also kind of balances our deck out a bit more, as we're still a little heavily leaning towards the attack cards. Yeah, let's take that. And on we go. Do really want to try to avoid taking any more damage, as we have another elite fight coming up. So, we can play our whole hand. We have no block whatsoever. There's almost certainly a little damage incoming this turn. So we're going to drink this. We got some defense. Juggernaut wouldn't be bad. Don't think we can afford to play it here though. In fact, Juggernaut is the one card in my deck I wish I hadn't picked up at this point. Still, we're going to inflame. We're going to be really safe. We're going to defend, and we'll go ahead and anger on the healer and end the turn. Yeah, both were attacking, so glad I double blocked there. We got Frail, which is awful for us. See, Whirlwind kills this outright. Even if we Ghostly Armor, it's dead. See, 14 times 4 is 56. Doesn't quite get this one dead. So yeah, let's Ghostly Armor plus Whirlwind. And Whirlwind is just so good with strength. Right, that was blocking. That's great. Alright, Battle Trance, please. True Grit. We want to Ghostly Armor. We want to bash to set up for next turn. We got Twin Strike coming for sure. Armaments to upgrade it. So I think we're going to go ahead and True Grit and get rid of a regular strike for this combat. Yep, took 3 damage there. Not the best, but at least we do heal. So, should be dead here with the vulnerable and the upgrade. And there we go. I think we netted a little health that turn. Regen is good. That should help us in the upcoming elite fight. Not really a fan of Reckless Charge. Body Slam would be good if we were hardcore on the block deck. We're not. Metallicized Plus is fine. We'll take it. Alright, Malleable Plant here. So, we don't have any block. We can Whirlwind for 33 after we inflame. I think though that we're better off setting up. For next turn. We'll Demon Form plus Inflame. We're going to go ahead and pop this Regen Potion to try to keep our health topped off. And we can now see if this will do damage without energy. We have Strength, and it does none. Okay, good deal. Now we know. Enfeebling spores incoming. So we're weak and frail. We do, however, have ghostly armor plus a defend, and we can bash to set up for next turn. Our strength is growing every turn thanks to demon form. We're healing a little bit. We took a little damage, but we'll get that offset some. So, armaments. Probably should have battle tranced first. We'll still do it. Alright, we want to get our Metallicized going. Just kind of want to make sure I don't take damage this turn. So now we'll Twin Strike plus Anger. And in the turn, also want to try to get full value out of this regen potion if it means that we nat life. Okay, Vulnerable's gone. I think we're fine to have another setup turn here. We got Juggernaut, Inflame. Ghostly Armor is the most blocked, so we'll do that. Juggernaut kind of pecking away at the opponent there. Gain our Metallicize at the end. Took a little damage again. Again, I think we are going to net life in total on this combat. And Whirlwind ends the game here. We miss one turn of regen, but I think it's fine. If we didn't actually net life, we're really close to being the same. Sword Boomerang. Yep, I'll take that. And on to the Elite. Alright, this is, as I've said in the past, I think the hardest Elite on this floor. And we don't have any attacks straight off here. Demon Form's fine, except we would just be Demon Forming plus Inflaming. So I think our play here actually is Juggernaut, Metallicize, Inflame. Maybe Armaments, Metallicize, Inflame. We can't play another card if we do that. I don't think Demon Form's cost gets lowered with Armaments. Let's find out. And it doesn't. So, maybe it's Juggernaut, Metallicize. We do have another Inflame in the deck, and this will come back around eventually. Yep, Juggernaut, Metallicize. This may be wrong. This may actually cost us our run, because these guys can definitely end a run. They attack for a ton of damage. Alright, 6 block rolling over from our clay, so that's good. So we got Inflame. We have no blocks this turn. So this would be 33 damage. This is 18, so it's more to do Sword Boomerang. Plus Whirlwind. And if we can get through this turn, we can probably kill these guys. It's just how much health are we going to be on when it's over? Because they attack for so much damage. Oh god, we can't attack this next turn. This may be it, guys. Yep, nothing we can do except hope that 27 block is enough. Probably not. Maybe enough to survive this turn, though. Rake. So now we're weak. Still, Whirlwind coming back around would get it for us. I think it's still in our discard pile, though. For sure, Cleave. Then, hopefully... Oh yeah, Juggernaut. Thank goodness for Juggernaut. So we're going to stay alive this turn. Doubt this one guy is going to deal 33 damage. Alright. Was a little touch and go there for a second. But we got through. More strength, please. So, don't think I want any of these. I mean, Battle Trance, if we pick it up, will be upgraded because it's a skill and we have the new Toxic Egg. Yep, we're going to skip these and go to a regular combat, which hopefully won't kill us. Though Snecko here can certainly do it if we get horrible RNG on it, because it inflicts a status the very first turn that makes us confused, which every card we draw, its cost is randomized. It's not attacking this turn, so for sure we're going to set up our strength. And hopefully to get good RNG on our draws. We do have some expensive stuff in the deck, so if we could get lowered cost on those, that would be awesome. Alright. We didn't get totally screwed there. So, Bash, Headbutt, Boomerang, Grit. Seems like the play. Actually, probably should have Boomeranged and put it back on top. We'll take the Bash. And we do want to True Grit. Yep, took 5 damage there. Rolling over 3 block. And thank God for Whirlwind not being able to be affected by confusion. Don't want any of these. Just continue to get our health upgraded. So, we could go in to the collector at 34 health. I think we're going to play it safe, though. I would love to upgrade a card, but I'm not for certain we can beat the collector on 34 health, so let's rest. And go see if we can take this guy out. One thing I've noticed about the collector in recent runs is that he used to summon minions over and over and over. After you killed them, he would summon one and then one and then one. He doesn't seem to keep summoning now. After you kill like 5 or so of his minions, he just stopped summoning them. I don't know if that was just randomness on my part, just getting that despite what he should be doing, or if that's the way he's been changed. But we are going to for sure inflame, and we might as well defend, strike, and cleave. Would love to draw Whirlwind this next turn since he's summoning his minions here. Alright, well this turn kinda just plays itself. We'll inflame, ghostly armor, metallicize, defend, and that's kind of the weird RNG I was talking about. Even balanced, you could sometimes just draw all defensive cards or all offensive cards. It just happens on what your opponent's doing at that moment, whether that's good or horrible for you. Alright, we took a little damage there. No Whirlwind. Got a decent chance of drawing it though, so let's try. Excellent. So a Whirlwind for 3 kills everything, so we want to do that. Don't think we can afford to Demon Form here. We may get it going eventually. There we go. Anger on you. And now this fight's a whole lot easier once you deal with his first wave of minions. So let's see if he summons some more minions. Armaments for sure. Boomerang. Strike. Strike. End the turn. Nope, he's going to debuff us. So 3 vulnerable, frail, and weak. Yeah, we're gonna armaments, Juggernaut. We've got metallicize going. I think we can take a little damage here if we're getting attacked. Go ahead and twin strike. Alright, he buffed himself. So yeah, he has not yet summoned more minions. So we can play our hand and play True Grit without exhausting a card, so that seems like the play. Seems good. Alright, that was a big hit. Well, we're going to defend for sure. We'll bash and headbutt, and we will get back Twin Strike. One more turn of vulnerable here, so if we live through this, he's probably dead. There, he finally summoned another minion. We can probably just concentrate on him now, and doesn't matter, we'll kill everything. Alright. More energy relics, please. We'll take the potion for sure. Double tap is great, and it's going to be upgraded double tap, which means the next 2 attacks we play that turn are copied. Let's do that. And energy! We don't have the wound synergy with, say, Evolve, but I think 2 wounds in our draw pile is perfectly worth another energy. Let's take that. If you couldn't tell, I think that getting above the 3 starting energy is probably just the strongest thing that you can do with any deck in this game. Except maybe if you manage to pull off the Unceasing Top 0 casting cost deck that you can sometimes get. Unceasing Top is a relic that says when your hand is empty, draw a card. But anyway, looks like we are fighting the Awakened one, so that's good. I don't think we've had a video where we fought the Awakened one yet. That will be something to look forward to if we don't die along the way. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.